Okay, good everyone. This will be a continuation of our class on naming range. Now, I'll start like this. Naming range it helps in predicting the name of a particular cell. Now, I know if you look at my icon here, this is called your name box. So if you touch your arrow over it, it should bring out a name. Your name box. It's called a name box. Now, if I'm to calculate the taxes of Esther buy and sell. Now, calculate tax for the subtotal. I can basically just write an equation which is equals to this J4 Excel is multiplied by your K1, and this will be answer. That's one of the simple ways to do it. But now, when you autofill, it gives you this. Now, if you look carefully now, you find out that there's something. Let's go back a little bit. Now, if you autofill, you find out that there are some irregularities here. This is because we are not using absolute references. Now, when I mean absolute reference, that means it's trying to tell that what we are using is follow the cell here. Now, we are trying to target a particular cell. You understand? Now, some persons would have just gone here and go to the formula and just put a dollar sign here, put a dollar sign here, and a dollar sign here. Press enter. Now, by doing that and autofilling, it gets it done for you. Now, this is one of the ways. Now, this is where name range comes into play. This is where name range comes into play. Now, name range just gives you this ability to autofill and to give a value and an absolute reference without actually adding the dollar sign. It's one of the uses. So just take note. Now we'll go to our name box. Let's name it tax rate. Now, one of the things you take note is that changing the name of Excel, you cannot use your space bar. You cannot use your space bar. It will not accept. So you can use something like an underscore, then rate. Underscore, then rate. You press your enter. Now you can notice that this cell name has been changed to tax rate. And you can go under here and go back to equation which is equals to your J4 asterisk your tax rate, or you can just write tax before you are done you're seeing your rate. Now you tap on your tabs key, it automatically brings down, you press your enter. Now you autofill. Now there's one of things you can actually do now. You can just go to your formulas and your ribbon. This will locate your name range. Yeah, this is it. And you can define a name of a cell. This when you want to define a particular, just one particular cell. Now, create from selection can help you define more than one cell. Now, if you want to now view your what's the name you gave to the cell, you can use formula. Now you can click here and use it. Now how do we do it now? Now watch. Assuming I don't know what I named the cell with. Assuming I don't know what I named the cell with, I could just go to this. I could just come back here is equal to J4 Xterix. Now I lose go to tap on use in formula. It drops out the names of all of this. And if you look carefully, now click on this, press your equality sign, your J4 Xteris. And because you don't remember what you named the particular cell with, you can just go to your using formula. It drops out names of different things you have edited the cell with. Now I dictated a lot of things. I edited a lot of things. Now you can see your tax rate. Just tap on tax rate, quality sign, enter, and this is it. Now we can then now if I want to see the whole names of every cell I have changed, I just click on name manager, it drops out everything now. You can see it has every single thing. Now if you look at our tax rate here, you see that this you can see this dollar sign that gives you this absolute references. Yeah. Now if you want to select more than one cell, I want to change the name of more than one cell. Rather than going and doing it one after the other, you could just particularly select it. Now, what you're going to use is your formulas and locate create from selection. Now you select everything. Now in your formulas, create from selection. Now it's asking basically asking a question: where do you want us to pick this thing from? Are we picking it from the top row or the left column? Now what does it make which do you believe makes sense? I think top row makes more sense. Now we just unselect your left translate only the top row, press OK. Now we press now some persons soon just automatically does some other brings out repeat. So just keep on clicking yes if you're done. Now, one funny thing about this now is that you can actually solve anything you want to solve in different places and different positions. You following? Let's say Ngwano, different place in different position. Now, let's just go back to tax rate a little bit. Now, okay, now I want to calculate tax rate. Or let me say for 0.1%. Let's go multiplied is tax rate. Tax. Okay, I know my quality sign equality. 0.1. There is tax rate. It gives me out this. Now, now imagine I want to find the sum of this now. Now, if particularly if you tap each of these cells, it just keeps give them the name of the cell. So you mean to say I want to find the sum of this subtotal, right? Equality sum. Now sum. Now write subtotal. You see, as I'm almost done with it, it brings up subtotal. I go down, I press my tabs, and I press enter, and it drops it out for me. Now, if you click on each cell, it still shows in your name box J4. But if you highlight the whole thing, the name automatically changes to subtotal. Yes. So you can apply it.